My name is Karina. I was a victim of human trafficking. I'm a survivor of that crime. It started because I was deceived to believe that someone could help me with my university tuition. I come from a very poor family, a family of hard workers and honest people, but with no money for education. I was enticed by the university opportunity. The first strategy they used was to present me to the party scene, a world of extravagance that I had never known before. They offered me work as a waitress in a nightclub in Sao Paulo. They promised me I would earn a lot of money, that I would be well off, that I would be able to pay for my college tuition without debt. The first thing I learned is that I would not be a waitress. They wanted me to prostitute myself. I tried to leave the house. I cried. I panicked. I did not want this to happen to me. All the doors were locked. There was security at all of the exits, and I saw myself having to do things that will haunt me for the rest of my life. Soon after, I was free, but I couldn't find a job. It's hard finding a job when you cannot tell people where you've worked before. Even after escaping, I continued to be blackmailed for 8 years. I tried to get out of that life. I tried to get a formal job, but the people I worked for would soon receive letters saying I was a prostitute, that I was a worthless woman. I was eventually enticed into prostitution and escort services. The escort service offered me to go to another country, so I went. When I arrived in Spain, the first thing they did was to take my passport. Once again, I became a victim of trafficking. I was threatened all the time. I had to prostitute myself in the room where I slept, the room I shared with a Romanian girl, the room I paid to sleep in. My debt was constantly increasing. We were beaten a lot. They didn't allow us to leave. I was on the island of Curacao when they tried to kill me. They tried to throw me in the ocean. In 2010, I had my throat cut. It was crazy. Somehow, I survived. Thanks to a program in Brazil, today I have a second chance. I'm okay now, but my difficulty is that women who have experienced trafficking struggle to reintegrate into society. I would like there to be policies and laws to change that. Now that you know, what will you do to help people like me? Will you be the boss that gives us a job opportunity? Will you be the person who cares enough to change policy? Now that you know, what will you do?